Here's a trick on helping you to remember more. What's up, YouTube? It's your man Trayvon Prayer with AIM, always improving the mind. And if you're here, you've forgotten some things. Sorry, we all do it, it's human. But your mind remembers everything. It's just, can we tap into it? So go ahead and subscribe now before we get into the gems on how to remember more. Growing up, I've always gotten compliments on how well I learn and how much I remember. Like somebody could say their phone number once and 6 hours later, everybody else like, what their number was, and I was in the back seat, I just overheard it, and I could recall what the number was correctly, accurately, on the first time. There are tricks to remembering things. It's not that I'm smarter than anybody. It's not that I'm better or more advanced. It's just that I know some tricks to the trade. So, how do you remember more? Picture this for a second. Your mind is like a file cabinet, okay? And everything that it senses, everything that it sees, hears, touches, it stores all of this information in different file cabinets, okay? Different files, different folders. Your mind has it all. That's why when they say when you dream, you might think that you're seeing random people. All of the people you see in your dreams are people that you've seen before. Everything that you can imagine is combinations of things that you've already seen. That's why artists like to travel and explore the world to get more inspiration for their creativity. Because the more you see, the more you sense, the more you can create. So how do you organize this file cabinet, right? Your mind is going to organize it from sense, from date, whatever, however it categorizes things, but it's all there. I just need you to know that. Everything you sense is there. So first things first is don't admit or tell yourself that you forgot. Because you never forget, you're just not remembering it. Funny, but it's true. So I don't tell myself I forgot. I just say I don't fully remember, and I go through a process of remembering. Knowing that everything your mind senses helps because now you can tap into the senses to remember. So the next time you want to remember something, remember the scene. Remember the sounds. Remember the smells. Remember the small things that you think don't matter, because every sensory thing that happened all combined creates this memory. So literally tap into the senses. What smells? Where were you? How did it feel that day? Where was it? What happened? When somebody walked past you, did you smell their cologne, their perfume? Did you get a vibe, a feeling? What was that feeling? What did you feel like? What is it that you want to remember? And remember the scene. Lay out the scene. You can travel and put yourself back there, and that will literally jog your memory. It will. Actually try this, and it will completely jog your memory. Trust me, I've done it many times. I want to remember that number, and I was in the back seat, and I'll be like, okay, so that person came up to the window. I'll go through the whole spiel. Like, the person came up to the window. I was doing whatever on my phone, and I just stopped to hear, because I knew my cousin wasn't going to remember this number later. So as soon as they started saying the number, he said it was no. And I'm like, oh, try this, and it just be right. Like, I literally can place myself back at the scene of whatever it is that I want to remember. Now, knowing this trick, you can do the reverse side of this. If you want to create the memory, right? If you know this is something that you want to cherish, you want to remember, look at it like you're studying for a test. You want to remember what you studied. One of the tricks to the trade is chew gum while you're studying, and then chew that same flavor gum, chew that same flavor gum for the test, and you'll remember all of what you studied. I promise you. It's a sensory game. You want to jog your memory? Tap into the senses. If this was helpful for you, go ahead and subscribe, give me a like, comment what you think. Has this worked for you? Have you done this before? Have you noticed this? And have you done it intentionally? Let me know in the comments, and I'll be seeing you guys. Much love.